It went on by itself. What a strange phone this is. I was trying to set it up and all of a sudden, boom, comes on its own. I've been through 8 days of living hell. And before that, a week of living hell for the yard sale, which I made very little on. And then I had to spend 40 of the $60. $60 that I made, right? My chest hurts so bad, you guys. Oh, I want to just sink into oblivion somewhere. Second cup of coffee, you know, just to warm my chest up. Oh, it hurts. So last Tuesday, I started to get sick, you know. And I think it was about 4 or 5 days in that it sunk into my chest. And so I called the United Virtual Urgent Care, which was very wise. It hadn't quite, actually, it hadn't even gone into my chest yet, but I knew I was getting a sinus infection. And I knew I wanted to keep it out of my chest, right? Why does this not seem right? I don't know if my head's too low or what. It looks it to me, but I don't know. Nothing's perfect. What was I saying? Oh, my chest, right. So it'd been like 5 days in. And I called the Virtual United Urgent Care. They were on it. Next day I was able to get an antibiotic, and I should have told her no penicillin. I got Augmentin, and last night, my 3rd day of taking it, it hit my stomach. The pain, I took a couple of Tums and it settled it down, but I've not been sleeping right. The congestion, the crap in my chest. I'm up like every couple hours, coughing, and it's been rough. And it puts my back into spasm if I cough too hard. But I want to update you. I was supposed to leave on the 16th. Hello? It's going to be a while now. So, definitely the water is coming in through the windows because I took plastic bags, even though I was sick, before I got really bad in my chest. I took plastic bags and tape, and I taped across the inside of the door. Then I folded it over the outside of the door, and I taped very carefully, right? And we had a lot of rain, dry as a bone inside the van the next day. So I think what I'm going to do is, as soon as I'm well enough, and I'm not, I'm going to, this is highly disturbing me. I want to change this somehow. Never mind. I'm going to go to the Home Depot or the Lowe's. I'm going to get some, maybe 3 mil. I need as clear a plastic as possible because I still need to look out the back windows. Vehicles, you know, I have so many blind spots with that damn van. I almost hit a guy the other day because he was like, his car was this big, right? I couldn't see him out my rear view mirror. And I got my directionals on, and I start pulling in, and beep, and I'm like, oh my God. I almost hit him. He was so low to the ground. Why don't they have those little flags with the orange, you know, little pole with an orange flag? You should put those on their antennas so you can frickin' see that there's something there. What if I should get those mirrors that stick out more, like the big truckers have, because I don't have my rear view mirror up. I wouldn't be able to see out the back anyway now because there's white plastic bags taped to my windows. Yeah, I gotta do a few things. Okay, so I thought I was gonna get started right away after the yard sale on the interior of the van. I have a lot to do there. So yesterday I took my bucket, I took a washcloth, one of my old ones, and I was gonna get some hot soapy water with a little bit of essential oil in it. I'm thinking of thieves oil, just to give it a little bit of a scent to, kind of keep the creepy crawlies away. And I was going to, start wiping down all the surfaces. And I didn't want to vacuum because with all this crap in my chest, no dust, please, no dust. But I started getting really dizzy. And my daughter Rachel said, get one of the kids to go get you some Claritin D. So they got me Claritin D. And I don't know. Nothing is really... The sinus pain is gone, but this hurts. It hurts. Yeah. And I'm still out of it. Oh my God. 8 days. 8 days and I'm still out of it. Am I ever gonna leave? I'm gonna consider this God holding me back for whatever reasons. I'm just not supposed to leave yet, clearly. Now I'm not going to be able to get to Texas because they're getting too hot. And I'm sad because I enjoy my time with Rachel. But I'll get to have time with Bonnie and possibly Denny Jr. if I can recover enough from this to be able to leave before he gets out west. And he said, hey, we could hang out a little bit. And I said, yeah, that sounds good to me. I'm going to bring my rollator with me because, I'm having a very hard time with the United SNP plan. It's a dual complete, it's an HMO, and I'm having a hard time locating an actual scooter. So this one company wants to set me up with a damn wheelchair, and I don't want it. It's an electric wheelchair. I said, no, I want a scooter. Blah, 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 blah. So I called United, and I said, would you guys deny me a scooter? These people trying to say she says, no, I see approval here for a scooter. She says, you know what the problem is? If they don't have one, they're going to try to sell you what they've got. So I think I'm going to call them today and tell them to please forget. I got to blow my nose. I'll be right back. I can't take more Claritin until 3. And what time is it now? I don't even know. My clock died. I had a clock on the wall. I can't check my phone because it's right there. So I'm delayed. I'm delayed in leaving. But you know what? Here's the beauty of it. I'm retired. I'm retired. I like that. I'm retired and I'm not on a calendar, a clock. Thank God. Because I can remain sick for as long as I need to, and then I can leave if I can ever get anything done. So I'm starting to buy the little things I know I'm going to need. I want to make my life extremely simple on the road. Do I bring a cook stove? Do I really want to cook at all? Should I just rely on maybe those little grills at rest areas that I could wrap stuff in foil and shove it on in the coals? And if I really want warm food, maybe I don't want warm food. You know how you just kind of get cravings for stuff, and my food cannot be eaten out. It's all gonna be, and I used up all of my over-the-counter benefits by the 16th. It was all gone. I needed to spend $78 on cold and flu remedies, lozenges. I haven't opened this one yet. I wonder if I could return it. I did open that and wish I hadn't, this stuff here. Because it does absolutely nothing. Quite frankly, with this illness, this knocked me for a loop. Lordy. The nighttime one? Good night. I already had my Flonase because I got allergy problems. And my Loratadine, which did absolutely nothing in this case. So I got all these cold remedies. It's okay. I'm going to bring some of them with me because, God forbid, I do not want to get sick on the road. That would be really bad. Oh my gosh. From what I've been through, I'm like, what if I was in the van? I was really sick. I probably need to get an Airbnb, and I hate Airbnb. I hate them. Maybe I could do one of those extended stay places. They're outrageous. And we're getting into season. You know what I'm talking about? It would not be good. If I got sick, it would not be good. I never had a fever that I know of because the first 4 days I had no thermometer. And then I ordered one from Walmart when I had to order like the ginger ale and the this and the that. Oh. So I'm way off my eating plan because the carbs are through the roof because I want Jell-O, I want sorbet, I want, because, the pain. This is a kicker flu, okay? It has been so rough. So it started in my sinus and it's still hurting now and then. But before, it was like, I felt like my eyeballs were going to fall out of my head. It felt like the top of my head was just going to burst open and an alien would come out. And then it gets into my throat. Oh, the pain. I can't even, it was like swallowing sand, like grit. And then that sunk into my chest. And I gotta say, this is the first day that it's not aching and gritty and like I'm dying. 8 days of this crap. And the coughing has put my back out. So I'm not even at square one at this point. I think I'm at square -5. And I got to try to get into the plus area, where I can start to actually do something. It's been horrible. I still haven't changed my, I got to stop my mail from coming here for the duration that I'm gone. And Maggie said, fine, send it to where they're staying so it doesn't go to the little house, which it just, Denny collects the mail at the little house and throws it in the back of his truck and I never see it again. So I want my mail to go over to Maggie's. Lord have mercy. I am so tired. Well, that's my update, and I'm sticking to it. I feel like crap. I'm probably going to go back to bed. I don't know. My son has had it for weeks, and he said I'm not right yet. So he brought me the Claritin D, and he took some, and I have some, and I'm worried about my liver and kidneys with all this crap. I don't like taking all these meds. It's scary. But, so really it's just going to be the Claritin D, the nasal spray, and the antibiotic. I might call in a Z-Pack. The Augmentin, ouch. Last night my stomach hurt. But maybe if I take if I eat something and take the Tums, maybe it won't hurt. And you know what I could do? I could break them in half, the Augmentin, take one in the morning with yogurt and Tums, and then at noontime do it again. And that way I could do my 2 Augmentin a day over the course of the whole. I don't want to take one before bed. That was horrible. The pain was horrendous. I was like, am I going to throw up? I didn't. And after the Tums, it did settle down, but I had a rough night, guys. I'm not getting proper sleep. I like wake up almost every hour to 2 hours. It's rough. Oh well, a lot of people are sick with it. This whole place, I heard, was mostly sick with it. I've been coughing up my lungs. I must wonder what the hell's the matter with me. You have to hawk so bad, you know? It's all stuck right there. That's it. My update. 16 minutes of nothing. All right. Pray for me, and as soon as I can start working on the interior, I'm not going to make a video till then. So it might be a week or so. I don't know. I'm not seeing the kind of, this isn't like a 24 or 48 hour flu. It's got me good. All right. Bye-bye.